I think our audience really would like to know, like, I mean, especially in your case, because you're a multi-instrumentalist. You play trumpet, you sing, you play keys great. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? So I've seen you on all of them, and it's fantastic. And so when it comes to practice routine, I mean, let's just be specific, because obviously there's a lot of areas, but I think one of the ones that's really you could speak to is learning tunes. How do you think about when you want to really ingest a new tune? Because in your case, you probably are incorporating other things like lyrics and so forth that many musicians should. How do you systematically tackle and memorize and really keep that tune, you know, ingrained in you?
Yeah, so I really try when I'm trying to learn tunes, I try and hit it from every angle, right? Because there's the school of people that will say, you know, learn tunes by ear and find recordings and interpret based off that. There's other people that will find the lead sheet, make sure that all of the, you know, that they learn the melody the exact correct way it's written out. They want to learn the original chords, you know. And for me, I always combine it. So on my computer, you know, I have all of the Aebersold PDFs. I have all the real book PDFs. I want to learn a new tune. For example, I'm getting ready to do another quarantine concert with Emmett Cohen. We've been co-quarantining. He lives right down the street, literally my next door neighbor. And we wanted to do The Touch of Your Lips, a new standard. It's on the great Tony Bennett, Bill Evans album. And so I pulled up a PDF. I printed it out on my computer, and then I went on Spotify and I looked up like 5 different versions of the song, and they're all in different keys. They're all in different styles. And I will just simultaneously play along. You know, I will follow along on the lead sheet as I'm listening to the different recordings and play along. And the great thing about that is, like I said, you get 5 different versions of a standard. They're all in different keys. So you're ingraining the, you know, the association of the melody in your ear by doing it in different keys. You're getting the, you know, the tactile method of learning by looking at the sheet music, but you're also learning it by ear. And, you know, sometimes I'll check, I'll say, oh, wait, well, the sheet music says this is the melody, but the way Bill Evans and Tony Bennett interpreted it was like this. Which one's right? Then you cross-reference it with another version. And, you know, especially for lyrics, I will even utilize the technique. For me, it was the great Johnny O'Neill, New York, speaking of multi-instrumentalist, multi-talent singer, pianist. He told me he always writes out the lyrics by hand because there's, you know, we might have heard it before. Something about writing it out, you know, it triggers something in your brain to help you memorize it more. So, you know, I kind of try and attack the tune from all fronts and, you know, listen to it a million times and just try and get it to soak in.
Yeah, I think that's a great strategy. I mean, it's kind of like hitting all senses, you know, but so that way there's no, you know, you're learning it multiple ways and it's retained in multiple layers in practicing it.
Yeah, it's like people always ask me, "Oh, what's the best way to transcribe? Should you transcribe by ear or should you write it out?" And I always say both. You know?
Right.
So it's really the same thing. It's like you're covering all your bases. You're tricking your brain to learn it in as many different approaches as you can.